Hey, so a few months ago I heard about this thing called cellular automata. The way I interpreted it was things that aren't alive acting as if they are alive. A two-dimensional array of cells will evolve step by step according to the state of its neighbouring cells. I thought that it sounded freaking awesome, so I knew I was going to code up a visualization for it. Well, my schedule finally became wide open, so let's make this happen. Okay, so it looks like Conway's Game of Life is a good place to start. We start with a grid of squares that are either black or white, alive or dead. Then, once we press go, the squares live or die and reproduce according to these rules. 1. Any live cell with 2 or 3 live neighbours survives. 2. Any dead cell with 3 live neighbours becomes a live cell. 3. All other live cells die in the next generation. Similarly, all other dead cells stay dead. So basically, we provide the initial conditions, then the simulation takes over and the cells do their own thing. Alright, I'll code this up now. Okay, all done. Let's have a look at it. I have a square class. These are either alive or dead as seen by their colour. 0 is white, which is dead, and 1 is a greyish black, which is alive. Then over here in the main script we have an array of arrays of squares. We're going to see this 2D array on the screen. All of the cells start off dead, then we click on the ones that we want to be alive. When we're ready to run the simulation, we hit the spacebar and it'll start. Inside the draw loop, this draw squares function displays all the squares in our array to the canvas. The select squares function looks at the X and Y position of the mouse and whether we've clicked to determine which squares to make alive. When the spacebar is pressed, this started boolean will become true and it'll run the move squares function. That's where the magic happens. It checks all of the squares in the array. For alive squares, if they have 2 or 3 neighbours, they continue to live. If they have fewer, it kills them. I guess they die of loneliness. If they have more than 3 neighbours, they also die. I guess that would be overpopulation or lack of resources or something. Then it looks at the dead cells. If a dead cell has 3 neighbours, it'll become an alive cell. I guess we can think of them as zombie cells? Actually, they're probably babies. And if a dead cell has less than 3 neighbours... Wait, why do 3 neighbours make a baby? Anyway, less than 3, they stay dead. More than 3, they stay dead. And this is the part of the code where it counts how many neighbours a given cell has. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's test it out. Cool, it looks like it's working. They have some examples of interesting patterns on the Wikipedia page, so let's make some of those. Let's do the glider. Am I doing this right? Yeah, that should be right. What? Why did it do that? I'm gonna slow it right down. It starts like this, then it goes to this. Oh, I know what it is. It's changing the cells as it goes through the loop. It needs to do them all at the same time at the end. Alright, that should have fixed it. The glider... It glides! Look at that baby go! Cool, it's fixed. I was worried it was going to be a lot more complicated than that. Let's do some more patterns. Oh, cool. Some patterns die out really quickly and some just go on forever. I'll do a couple more from the Wikipedia. Let's do the pulsar, that looks crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. That's it for this video. Thanks for checking it out. I've got a Raspberry Pi coming in the mail, so there's probably going to be videos on projects I'm doing with that in the future. See ya. You really thought I wasn't going to draw a dick on it. Come on.